Hello everyone. I got this for $5 and I want to turn it into something. I'm probably not going to use this. I'm definitely going to use this. I think I'm going to do a riparium, featuring a beta. Maybe not. I don't know. And then it also comes with this light setup. Oh hey, there I am. It's got like a light setup, and the incandescent bulb is burned out. And I'm going to take this apart and see what I can fit in there. See if it'll go with any of my current bulbs. But yeah, if not, I already have a LED. Let's see over here. I have these USB LEDs. They're pretty sweet. Might just wire an LED socket in there and take out the guts of this and use it for something else. Anywho, I'll let you know what's going on. So I took this out, and yeah, it looks like it's the kind that gets replaced by another AC incandescent bulb at the supermarket. And personally, I don't even like having AC bulbs on my fish. I do it when I have to, but like since I've got these DC USB bulbs, I think I'm going to use that because DC is a constant light source. 7 watts, that's like, in this day and age, 7 watts is a lot, okay? Like, this little tiny bulb pulls more power than all the other, than a full-size LED bulb, like a full-size standard socket lamp. And that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This thing takes hardly anything, and most of the energy of this is going to be put out in heat. So, what's the point? Okay, so check this thing out. I want to use that switch. It's a nice switch, but everything else I'm going to remove. Here's our USB socket extender. I'm going to lay that right in there and splice this down the middle so that we get to use the switch with it. Alright, I got this all wired up and not soldered yet, but here's the test of the switch and whatnot. And it's plugged in to USB. And got the light right here. I'm going to set that in there. And without much further ado, we have light. This is a super bright light, dude. It won't like wreck this plastic. So, having soldered these and then taped them off, and then I clipped some of the shielding. There's some like aluminum and braided shielding. Snip that, and everything's clear. Nothing's touching that. Nothing's touching anything else. I'm gonna put some yellow tape around this just to like thicken that boy up, and then that way it will kind of stay stuck in the hole, because I don't really want to have to glue that. Unless I can find a hot glue gun or something that'll come off easy and not be super messy. But yeah, it's coming together, and I don't have to glue this into place. This is nice. It's sort of like cinched, clipped in there. That little socket goes nicely, or that little base of the plug there goes nicely in that little socket. And so, just moving right along here. So here we go. Right. It's all sealed up and connected. There's it's a little bit yellow sticking through, but that's real tight, and I did not have to glue it. Moment of truth. It's good. Yeah. So this actually had a ton of nasty art rock in it, and I really don't like all of that color. I mean, so I put a little tiny bit of it back in, just, you know, for like a splash. I kind of already regret it a little bit, but hopefully it's subdued enough by the rest of the natural rock that it doesn't really stand out too much. And so, you know, I also got some of the marbles. I do like marbles, but I'm gonna sort of like build up a rock ledge toward the back there and just keep going with this. So I have made a thin layer here and then sort of piled it up back there and made like a rock ledge of the larger ones, and then sort of like cemented it in with gravel that'll hopefully fill the spaces and keep this from rocking and rolling around too much. And then I'm going to plant the pothos into here, and the plants into here, and this will get filled in with plants that'll hold those things in place, and it'll be all nice. Yeah. So I took some weeping willow and you know, stripped the leaves as best I could, and because you know, you can take it off even in the summertime, but you know, and the wick pieces will regrow, but having all that dead, dying matter, those leaves will not live, and they're just gonna make things really ammonia and a lot of dead dying matter in there. So I kind of like stuck them in there all artful like, and sort of run that one around like that, and then I'm going to stick the pothos in amongst them. Okay, so here you go, all sort of set up here and stuff. Kind of ran them down in the corners there, so hopefully they root right into that rock wall. It would be super nice. Alright, this is the kind of messy part. Here we have some fresh pond water and pond life, all sorts of pond things, and we're gonna start putting stuff in there. We got some nice pre-digested leaf matter. Oh, look, it's already got some duckweed on it. Wonderful. Some of this here, I don't know what it is called. Call it kind of pond fronds. That's what I call it just now. That's what I decided to call it. If anybody knows the species, whack it on down in the comments, eh? This doesn't matter where I put it in there because it's all going to float anyway. It's all full of like daphnias and hydra and snails and more snails. And let's see if I can do this without having to spill. Oh, beautiful. Even the dark stuff. Okay, let's go get more. Now, it looks like a mess right now, and that's because it kind of is, and that's okay, because it's going to clear up so nice, and it's going to end up looking like a little bit more like this. And these are some finished ones. And those are the same lights. I kind of put them like behind. But yeah, that's how it ends up, folks. And once the water is clear, it's so pretty. So pretty. Alright. More to come. Hey guys. So the water's cleared up a bit. I also pushed a lot of the yuck, the plants and things, that pushed them back into the back part, you know, so like where I put that willow and the other plants, I sort of used that as like a grid to sort of like keep that stuff from sort of flying out into the main space here. And so effectively, like it's gonna grow into like a green wall. kind of wall of aquatic plants and stuff. So you can see there's we got some invertebrates dancing around in here. We got some nymphs. I think that's like a damselfly nymph right there. Got some worms. Got some daphnia. And, you know, it might not be everybody's cup of tea. I might not have gone out and spent a bunch of money on it. I got this thing for $5 from a friend. But hey, you know, this is it's a rich experience because you get to see what's out there in your own waters. And I like it. These are cool. I could watch this thing for hours. You know, you got a goldfish tank or a betta tank you cleaned all the life out of. Oh, come on, will you focus? There you go. And that has, you know, macro stuff, but it's one thing. Just that thing. You know, here we've got a bajillion different little things. And that's what I like. Anyway. So, hello, it's cleared up a little bit more. A lot more. And it's still got more clearing to do. So I just wanted to give you guys a look at what it starts to look like. And with this clear water, the back part will green up. That's going to be over the next few days. This nice little top of pondweed up there. And it's pretty naturalistic. It looks like it's been there for quite a while. Some people might be like, yuck, but I like this. It's sort of endearing to me. And we got a little bit of the color, and we got a little bit of those marbles. And I think it's a bit of all right. I'm excited to see how this turns out. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.